BI4Dynamics Sales Cube comes with 253 measures that are sharing 42 dimensions. Let's look into the measure groups alphabetically. First, we have sales budget, where we analyze the differences with the actual and budgeted amount in quantities. Then we have sales delivery measure group, where we are looking into the differences between the delivery date and actual posting date. And out of this, we calculate days late, amount late, line late, quantities late in absolute values and percentages. Then we have the analysis of open documents, sales lines and sales header, as well as archived version of these documents. Sales quantities will show us the difference between invoiced and shipped quantities. And the most important measure group, sales values, where we find most of the measures and dimensions, where you will find most commonly used and expected measures, as well as those which are less used, but you will find these already out of the box in BI4Dynamics. And what is important is it is really well supported the time intelligence, which means the different versions of need cells, looking into the data from different date perspective. This is all covered and supported there, as well as a big bucket of measures in additional currency. Cube comes with predefined out-of-the-box report for Power BI and Excel. So you can access the Power BI reports free on BI4Dynamics webpage for every application area, just by browsing, no login required. Here are some of the sales reports that are available out of the box and can be used as templates for different processes. All these reports can easily be changed, and this Excel is really very good when you have to analyze the events on a document level. We can show few features which our existing customers like very much. So this is sales report across companies where companies have different local currencies. What BI4Dynamics does is, by setting additional currency for the reporting, this currency comes from Microsoft Dynamics, transforms the transactions on transaction date by the exchange rate from Microsoft Dynamics into transaction values in additional currency for the reporting, which enables consolidation across multiple companies. 81 measures are available as additional currency for the reporting. Now, another such feature is days since last sales. So these are our sales for December, where we are tracking the sales by sales category. An additional KPI we see this: we have been selling hardware since 3 days, furniture also not, but we are current with selling sport equipment. Now, when we go to next level, so this is a hierarchy category product group item, we can see that this information changes according to the events in the transactions. Now, when we go to the level of the item, what we can see that our top selling item in December hasn't been sold for 16 days. So this is something that should trigger your attention. So whether competitors have better product or you have logistic problems in your company, software will not tell. You have to figure this out. Software will tell you all the details, because you can nest this information will be picked up by any dimension or dimension hierarchy or attribute. So you can freely choose the combination of dimension that will tell you what is the reason behind this long selling sales. The next feature is line type. The reports in Microsoft Dynamics are limited on one application area only. So in this case, mostly we can analyze item sales. And with using line type or item GL resource asset dimension, you have the information from all application area: fixed assets, GL, service. We support also the charges, and the details are there. Another such option is the date dimension, and this is the most important dimension in every BI project. What is specific for BI4Dynamics that we have calendar date, hierarchy, and at the same time also fiscal date. Another strong feature is support of 20 global dimensions. So how it works? We set up a global dimension name in BI4Dynamics. We can select a free name and map local dimensions into global dimensions per company. So this is the way how we can align different names in local companies on data sources into our corporate dimension names. These names will appear as a prefix with the prefix of dim in every application area of BI4Dynamics as well as sales. Last but not least is a set of the Power BI mobile reports, dashboards. So this is the sales current month, where we can see the most important current sales information. If we just look into this a little bigger, we can see that there are all sorts of details available in this here on a daily basis. We want to do some comparison for the items. We can do the same just like that. You can analyze data also live. So if we click here, retail data for example, so this was the last update and this is the update right now. We want to see the details, whatever details we would expose, this would be available live. So this is BI4Dynamics Sales Cube. I hope you like it.